everybody. How are you? Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be here with you in beautiful Orlando. In fact, I was so excited that this morning, I'm going to give a little confession, I asked AI what I should wear today. You've obviously got a theme, and I wanted to make sure I matched it. So I asked AI this morning, what should I wear for the Brown & Brown Grit 2025 event? And it proceeded to give me a 500-page essay on color psychology, lighting conditions, and audience perceptions of ranges of color. I mean, right? A little overwhelming. In fact, it was impressively thorough, occasionally helpful, and it was just overwhelming enough to make me question my life choices. It recommended a black suit I don't even own. And all of a sudden, we find ourselves having to ask all kinds of new questions, particularly as AI starts to take shape in the world around us. Some of the questions are pretty important for you. You're a growing organization. You have big aspirations, incredible dreams. You support each other, honestly, in a way that I rarely see big organizations do. I was lucky enough to be able to sit in on Julie's session earlier today, and I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, the level of care that you give to each other is something that you should applaud yourselves and your leadership for. It is amazing. So to you. Now, I am really fortunate. As Andy said, I get to do a lot of speaking on AI. In fact, I traveled to nearly half of the continents last year. That's a fancy way to say I went to 3 of them. But it does sound better, doesn't it, when you say half? I went to nearly half of them. But I have found in my travels that there are really 3 types of people when it comes to AI. The first group of people are really enthusiastic about AI. They are AI enthusiasts. They love this technology. They have a smart home, which talks to a smart car, which talks to their smart fridge, which orders more kale, because apparently that's what people with smart fridges think what they want. I mean, they don't just love technology. They want to take it home and meet their parents. Like, that's how enthusiastic they are. Do we have some of those people here? A few? Excellent, great. There's another group of people at the opposite end of the spectrum. We call those our AI reluctants. You know these people. They're still printing out MapQuest directions. Yeah, they're bemoaning the loss of their flip phones. And if you mention the cloud, they look up. Right? They're feeling a little overwhelmed. But there's a third group of people that I think is best represented by my next-door neighbor, Ruby. Now, Ruby is the heart and soul of our little cul-de-sac. She's the person that brings you chicken soup when you're sick. She knows you're sick before you do. And she's that person that says things like, "Oh, bless you," and means it. Like, she's that person. And she is so delightful, and she and I were chatting not too long ago, and we were kind of leaning on the garden fence, and she said, "I see you've been traveling all the time. What have you been up to?" Well, I lit up. I was like, "Oh, Ruby, I have been traveling all over the place. I've been interviewing leaders about AI strategy. I've been talking to them about how to use AI to grow their businesses. I've been talking to people about how they can use AI every single day." And I went on and on, probably for a good 5 minutes. And then Ruby just smiled and nodded, and then she put her hand on my arm, and in her true supportive self said, "Oh my gosh, Julie, I just had no idea that you were so enthusiastic about artificial insemination." Well, I didn't know whether to go along with it, or, I think everybody in my cul-de-sac just thinks I'm in animal sciences now. And so I'm going to let them think that. But I do think that what that represents is the story of where we are with AI. We are all over the map right now. We have some people that are diving in headfirst, enthusiastic and swimming. We have some who are reluctant and are going to struggle to come to terms with it. And then we have some who are just trying to understand what's happening. But wherever you are today, and we know that this is transforming the world around you, wherever you are today, this is for you. We're going to go through this together, and we are going to go on a bit of an AI adventure.